He weren't. Yeah. You just selfish. You don't want to give up to other people. Listen, you're supposed to want for yourself, brother, what you want for yourself, all right? All right? I'm trying to give you what I got. Yeah, I would give you a first. You know that. But for Latimer, that's like I said, if you give me something I can't resist, I gotta give up that. I can't draft a corner like him. Remember? But you know, maybe I can. The black boy with the strong arm, I named him Jim Kelly. Since we had a black Jim Kelly.
Okay, Coach, we're about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at New Era Field in Orchard Park. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
She's coming down fast. No, that's right. Ain't nothing white on the field, pal.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Foles. And a quick throw here that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now Foles. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense.
You said it specifically. You said offensively. I appreciate that because motherfuckers from Philly know they'll say some shit like, I'm from North. Okay, you from North. You know how many neighborhoods it is in North Philly? Shit. So I get upset when people just say they're from North. What part? You know, Drama, Richard Allen, Diner Street. Yeah, come on, man.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I live in North Carolina. I've been between North Carolina and South Carolina.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Like the past 10 weeks.
Forced out to his left. And that's incomplete.
Chef.
And third down is a key
That's
down
in
any game you play. And third down defense, you got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So on fourth down, here's Marquette King to punt it away.
I don't think I own a pair of Timbs in almost 30 years.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
I ain't wore a coat in 5.
Returnable for Thomas. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Come on, OJ. Come on, OJ.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I'm not black. I'm OJ. Okay.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And just like that, it's third down.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Play action, it's Kelly. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Did you see that route the way that I did?
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not at all. It came off of that guy, the deep guy. It came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down at the 28. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there.
And this is going to be intercepted. LaMarcus Jordan picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
They'll start out on the ground with a giant. And he's going to be taken down with a penalty flag on the field.
I need Drew Lock. A second this year and a second next year. I give you a second this year and the first next year.
On the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
He's going to defensive
well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Yeah, you don't like Nick Cole.
There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively.
You don't even look comfortable with him, man. Dude, I use him.
make sure you
you remember when Madden wouldn't let you play with Carson Wentz because he was injured.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
He's not. It might be the old line.
Now back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Here's Marquette King now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Thomas. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And they'll run it here. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they've got it here with a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running off tackle right. Nothing doing, barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Good! No. Check. Patriot! All right, here we go. 3-19!
A play fake. Now Kelly. Flushed out right. And he rifles one incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Like
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. To throw, Kelly. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
You stopped my tight end. That's what I was looking for. Damn sure.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down.
Here we go now.
From the gun, Kelly. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post Because
you missed
officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Kelly. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Oh, come on, ref,
down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down.
Back down to that Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Gun.
Out of the gun, it's Kelly. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Muhammad Wilkerson able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. Off the play fake, Kelly. Rolling to Kelly, stripped. The ball is free, and the Jags grab it. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. If you got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Buffalo after this. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep. He's got a man.
You caught that? Come on,
and
man.
all the way
You
down
had
to
the
the
other
39.
dude,
A big third down play there for the Jags. 46 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Footing's definitely going to be an issue because it's tough to make those quick cuts that you're used to making on a soggy track. In fact, the Hall of Fame runner once told me, cut on your heels in this type of weather. Gives you better balance.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. That's caught by Meredith right side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now Doug Marrone, with a play clock almost out, says let's take a timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Lambeau will put this one through. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Now a first down throw, Kelly. Under pressure now, and they get to Kelly. Calais Campbell in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Kelly from the gun, he'll throw. And he will find his man on the outside. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching.
I don't either. That's why I know what you mean. But that's what my brother tells me all the time.
And strike like that, have explosive plays. That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40.
Here we go now.
Here's Kelly. Going to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
He's to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills are in for 6.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And a nice gain at 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. This is Ajayi, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score.
Did you see 17 still running away?
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
I'll tell you.
Point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
I just want to win
shot on
so I can keep up in that division.
And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And when I play them,
Here
I'm
comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
That's my boy.
You should
Rick
be,
Smiles.
just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score.
You don't gotta let me
still
do
have
it.
to be
You
careful
can be
because those
friendly
defensive guys
and aggressive
I know
all
the
in the same
reputation
time.
defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary, I know.
Let that be known.
Bruce Smith, baby. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made.
Bruce Smith,
Pressure gets to him again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see where schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them.
No, he's not beating double teams. With the blitz coming down, they got to pick up that man. Somebody got to pick up that other man. He's going to beat him one-on-one.
Now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
I need you to do something spectacular.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
No, bottled up.
He's stripping. That's what I get for trying to step on you.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And shoves him off to the 20.
Okay, man.
Possession on him, and he pulls it in.
Good.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all.
No.
Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running
You went on
savvy
your own, you
and
didn't get
toughness,
left out.
there's a premium for all of that now.
Hey, man.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Ajayi. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
It's off from the outside. Better watch it.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark.
Very
the catch good for 6
yards.
yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
They'll try to run with Ajayi. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Solid. Do it, man.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down.
I don't recommend you doing anything you're thinking about. I'm telling you that right now. I don't recommend that you're doing anything you're thinking about. I'm telling you that right now, cuz.
Kelly to throw from his end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Lucky 56. Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 1st and 10, Kelly. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Gone!
To throw is Kelly. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Kelly now, operating from the gun. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner,
how you try to strip
most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Leopard! Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Callan, throw left side is complete to Reed. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field?
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. But not to get too overcritical there, as he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Now Kelly to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
What's up, man?
Here's Kelly from the gun. He'll throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Hauschka's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense.
I'm cool. Don't worry about him. I'm cool. Sometimes people just look like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't come at me all hard. You know what I'm talking about? Because you know you're about to get in the shower, right? I'll be waiting in the bathroom with y'all talking about. You can't beat me. That's all I'm saying.
What a move. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's back to throw.
Read that.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan. He's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not the best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
I thought you had it. I ain't going to hold you. I know. I'm talking shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run.
Where they come from? Face mask, bro. He trying to strip me.
And a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe. And now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
What's up, chick? Samurai
so
kick.
The yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Set. Green, 39.
Here's Kelly to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Kelly operating from the gun. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
This will be fielded at the 6. Oh, good move. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here.
Right, look.
Maybe hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try to prepare going forward.
So Nick Foles and Lamb.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to it. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry up.
This is written
I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now Foles. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.
Hey, man, I was going to say bum-ass AP, but,
rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's
trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice.
I hope you beat them, but...
Because you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years.
Well, next time, young boy, think about that trade.